Hello Libra, and welcome to your general reading for June 2025. If you just happened upon my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay. Woman holding a heart. Financial constraints. Maybe this will be a thing of the past. The loving man. The garden and the gate. And the journey. Wow. This card is getting my attention. Oh, wow. The Ascended Masters. You might be very spiritual. You might be guided by one of the Ascended Masters. Certainly, woman holding a heart and the loving man. It looks like, oh, wow, man holding a heart. There could be love on the horizon of your life. I don't know, planned, unplanned? Interesting. I feel like the plans you're making, now while this could definitely introduce like a financial component of your life, like maybe it's a move, maybe it is that creative idea, maybe it is something that someone helps you achieve. It could be that what you're finding is an area of your work, your money is kind of flatlined. It's stagnant. You don't really know what to do next. This could be someone you join forces with, if not a love interest. And maybe it's an idea that you kind of, put out for the world. I'm feeling like there is a cocooning energy with this garden and the gate. Like perhaps you have felt a little reclusive. You have maybe done some healing. I'm hearing for some of you it's been sort of months or years in the making. Maybe you're on a quest for the right relationship. Maybe you just exited something that was a drain on you financially. Maybe your person did. I feel like what this is, you're venturing out. You're going to open the gate to whatever this is. Maybe close the gate on this and like you're off. Okay, so let's take a look at you and then we're going to look at what surrounds you. So Libra, your energy during this period of time. The King of Swords, discerning, strategic. You're using your head in a certain situation. Maybe you're needing to be very intelligent about a choice that you're making. All right, your energy, Libra. Whoa, all of them. Okay. Justice, there you are. Libra's energy. And then we will look at what surrounds you. It could be people, it could be opportunity. I'm seeing aces. Okay, I'm seeing aces in my mind's eye. All right, you've been doing some healing. And I'm also hearing self-discovery, which is very interesting. It could be that you've really been focusing on filling your own cup. I feel like whatever you want is within sight, a wish, perhaps. Okay, so let's see what actually came out. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. I'm definitely seeing a slow and steady approach, but a very a feeling of resolve, like strength and determination to do something. And whatever you're planning to do, and it could be that maybe you're entering into a relationship or you're giving your heart to someone or maybe accepting someone's cup. I feel like you are being perhaps on one hand, discerning about whatever that decision is. And on the other hand, I feel like maybe you're realizing that, well, it's not going to take off if I don't open up my heart. And while I don't necessarily always see the Ace of Cups as such, it is an emotional outpouring of some sort. It can be new love that you have maybe opened yourself up to after something really difficult. And again, I'm seeing like two sides of the same coin, a determination to make a decision around this. And I'm kind of feeling like equally so, you know what you don't want or what didn't work. Now, if there is someone entering your life who wants to be with you, and I can pull that story out of these cards as well. I mean, energy can be vice versa. This could be how someone views you. And if this is, I don't want Libra to get away, it could be, hey, can we make a go of this relationship? Can we see where this takes us? With Judgment, oftentimes seen as soulmates coming together, this could be sort of a reunion of sorts with someone you know, or the beginning of something real with this person, new or not. And I think that the stance is, it's showing to me as very opposite this. The Queen of Wands is like, fiery, passionate, alluring, even a little bit brave, And this Garden and the Gate is a little bit of a comfort zone. So I see a shift in you and what you want. I'm not sure about this, but Libra is ruled by air, so there could be a lot of overthinking. Maybe you're awakened during the night with some downloads from Spirit. I know sometimes that happens to me. And, you can wake up and say, whoa, what was that? Dream journal, So I don't know where the worry or where the overthinking is coming from, but it could be because of what you are observing around you. So, new deck, what is that? Libra's environment. I'm hearing also that you have perhaps gone with the flow as things have been sort of thrown at you, and you're not doing that now. You're taking charge of whatever is before you. Like, I'm hearing the decisions are mine. Ooh, I love that. That's very Queen of Wands, Emperor. Very much so. Okay, let's keep going. What's in your environment? All in the context of your life is getting a bit of a facelift. The bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. It can be something crosses your path rather quickly, unexpectedly. Maybe you respond to that quickly or unexpectedly. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. The Ace of Cups in your environment. New love, something that the divine is handing you, something you love. Maybe you're really taking a look at this. What do I want to do with this? And I feel like if it's an opportunity, let me just keep going, but I do want to show you these because I feel like it shows those two sides to the same coin. If it is an opportunity, you're looking at what you would need to invest in it. If it's a relationship, maybe you're looking at, someone's current position, their capabilities. And I'm saying that very cryptically for a reason. Because for some of you, there is an opportunity that is on the heels of having, gone through some sort of crunch or loss. It could be that you're evaluating a current job you have and you're thinking, how do I change it up? What do I do? Okay, so we have the Moon, the Seven of Wands, and the Fool. Okay. Seeing in your energy, I'm seeing Aries. I'm also seeing Aries with the Fool. We have Cancer, Pisces. There's the element of the unknown. Now, you can take it as there are people surrounding you. Some people love reading it that way. I want to read this as there is an element of the unknown. And you're wanting to pick and choose that very carefully. And if this is a person entering your life with, let's say loving intentions, all the right intentions, you're going to study them a little bit. And in fact, they might even feel like, wow, maybe they look at you as someone who's so work focused that that's maybe your strategy at this point in your life. Are you open to love is a question I just heard. So I want to get some clarifiers on the unknown. What is the Five of Pentacles? Now, this could be a downturn in your, profits, your income. Maybe you're willing to go part-time to try something new. I don't know. What is this? Financial constraints. Maturity. Some of you may be caring for an elderly parent. Some of you, I'm trying to listen, Spirit. I'm not getting that. Okay. What Spirit is saying is you have become wiser and more mature about what you give away. And in this case, it could be money. It could be something about putting, others first rather than your needs. It feels like there's a lesson with this, the Ten of Swords. It didn't fare well for you, but I do want to say that this rebirth is, if there's a difficult financial situation that you had to learn the hard way, you're coming out on the other end of that. Clean slate. Clean slate. No nothingness. So tell us more about the unknown. Let's look at the moon. Interesting. Bottom of the deck. The moon. Okay. What is unknown? Well, it's something you look at a little bit differently. Hanged Man again. I wonder if this is like an open door or something's ajar and you just have to push it open or look into it. This is interesting because I feel like this is a quest you're on in some respect. Taking charge, taking control. And then we have Temperance. I think Spirit is introducing something that is going to kind of give you that balance that Libras are always in search of. Whether you find it is, a product of the people you're connected to or your environment. But I think that it is part of this, your life is taking on this new look that you're fiercely protective of. Or, if you want something, you could run into some sort of opposing opinion or opposition. But I kind of feel like the environment is maybe presenting something that you want to fight for. And not in a contradictory or combative way. It's just, I want this for me. And it is the very thing that is bringing me into complete harmony with the work I do, the relationship I'm in. So it's almost like it presents something that mirrors back to you exactly what it is you're striving for. Does that make sense? So what is this Fool energy? I love this because this feels like, okay, I'm off. Let's go. Again, could be Aries energy for some of you. What is the Fool? Oh, my word. Pennies from heaven. Wow. It's almost like Spirit said, we know you've struggled. We want to help. Okay. Is it, a loan gets approved, or someone tells you, we love your idea, we want to sign you, we want to do this. And you're like, holy cow, I didn't expect it. What are you willing to do to change your circumstances for the better? It all comes down to choice. Because if you do feel stuck, if you feel a little bit confined with, the usual or decisions that kind of tethered you to a job or something like that, I feel like Spirit is saying, what do you want to do in the future? What are you willing to give up, and how do you envision it? So part of this, Libra, is your own devices, and part of this is Spirit is helping you make a wish, new cycle. So whether you have this plan, this dream, or you are asking Spirit to help bring it into fruition in your life, I feel like it's coming. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. Let's get some answers for you. What is it that Libra, I almost said that Spirit should prepare for, that Libra should prepare for, Spirit? What is it? Anything else? Oh, I love this. I love this. You will get that chance. The life you are choosing, you will get that chance. There's a door opening for you. Spirit is saying, don't lose momentum, Libra. An important choice. Expect the unexpected. Woo! Friendship matters. Beautiful. And this week. Okay, now, timing cards are interesting, but I'm going to say that if you're watching this, if this is something that you're putting into motion, something you say, something you do, travel, a trip, expressing something to someone else, going for it, which, look at that, it means that you release yourself from whatever you're tethered to, then Spirit is saying, don't wait, don't hesitate. Anything else for Libra? Things will turn out better than expected. I love that. Okay, is there anything else? Yes, okay. Spirit wants me to pull a Gateway Oracle card for you. Or multiple. You know how I roll. I shuffle and they fly. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Libra. And the bottom half. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Planting seeds for the future. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Oh, I love that. I feel like I'm reaching a group of Librans who have been, I just saw 2019, maybe something about the last 5 so years have been, you've been cultivating something, flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Oh, I'm hearing, who sings that? Is it Frank Sinatra? Come Fly With Me. Yeah, okay. That's a cool song. I might listen to that. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. And I want to pull just a couple more cards from the Angels and Fairies. So what comes next for Libra? Can they have a heads up about the energy presenting in their life? Okay. Wow. For many of you, a new line of work. Your wish is granted. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Bottom of the deck, success. That's nice. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful and encouraging. Go for it. It feels like Spirit is ushering in the new for you, and it looks good. All right, dears, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.